Those Who Wish Me Dead is the latest Taylor Sheridan crime thriller neo-western. I don't think this one counts as a western, but it's more of an action thriller. But it's about a forensic accountant who uncovers some corruption. So him and his son decide to go on the run after his employer is killed by two vicious hitmen, very professional, played by Nicholas Hoult and that actor in Game of Thrones, Ian Gillan. They're really good in this movie. But essentially, they get separated and the little boy gets lost in the woods and found by Angelina Jolie's Hannah. She is a sort of semi-suicidal thrill junkie who made a mistake in her past, so she's sort of got her own personal demons, but she finds a shot at redemption when she finds this boy and has to protect him against the two vicious hitmen that are sent to finish any trace of his father's work or anything like that. So I enjoy Taylor Sheridan movies, Sicario being a really good movie. I also really enjoyed Hell or High Water. I thought Wind River was simply okay. And this one is also like that as well. The movie has very sparse action sequences. It takes a little while to get going. The character development is there. It's got a really good cast. You got like the good villains, Angelina Jolie. You also got John Bernthal, or Bernthal. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Bernthal, so I'll say it like that from now on. But essentially, there's not much going for this movie. The writing also is a little bit weird for the villains because they're like very professional. They're very like they have their own certain way. But then about halfway during the movie, they turn into dumbasses. You know, obviously to make the story go. But then they start doing stuff that doesn't seem like they would normally do, and it ends up costing them. And the movie does have that gritty sort of edge. You know, like. You know, there's a couple of good shootouts in there, but overall, it's just like a really aggressively average movie. There's nothing particularly amazing about it. The acting isn't that great. If there's only anything you can take away, really good acting from Nicholas Hoult and Aidan Gillen as the villains. They stole the show. But overall, Those Who Wish Me Dead is a very ho-hum movie. It's written by Taylor Sheridan, but also with a couple others. I think he had to write it with some other people because it's based off a book, so he had to write it with Charles Leavitt and Michael Cortia. And Michael Corita was the one who wrote the novel. So yeah, this isn't like a solo effort, but he did direct it as well. So overall, it's a very average thriller. I mean, you can watch it. I was entertained, but it's also very short. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. It has just the bare amount of like star power to sort of bring it over the finish line, but it's nothing special. So I give Those Who Wish Me Dead a 5 out of 10.